All right. Welcome to class. My name is Aaron, and today we are talking about a space oddity. We will be talking about the planets. We will be going over phrasal verbs and idioms from a song, and we will be having playing a little game with aliens. Have a little fun. Class is just for an hour. Intermediate lesson. Anatole, welcome to class. How are you today?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I am great, thank you. Tell me about yourself, please.
My name is Anatoly. I'm from Russia. I live in Moscow. I work as an accountant. This avatar on my picture from Second Life. I used before for practice English this virtual world, Second Life.
Excellent. Thank you for sharing all that. Well, my name is Aaron. I am from the United States, but I currently live in Lima, Peru right now. Are you able to see and hear me clearly?
Yes, yes.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and begin. Uh, this is my second class, so I am still familiarizing myself with everything. But let's go ahead and begin. Can you click on the first link that I have on the page? The first link right
Okay,
here.
okay,
It should
okay.
come up to a play story, alien abduction. Hello, welcome to class, Paco. How are you today?
Thank you. Very well. Thank you. I'm doing well.
Excellent. Tell us about yourself, please.
Um, well, I'm from Malaga in Spain. I'm 57 years old. Um, and it's, I'm learning English for uh, about 10 years. And now I'm in Berlin for, I've been in Berlin for 1 month. And this is the first class with you, I think.
All right. Thank you, Paco. Well, this is only my second class teaching, so I'm
No, no. Good luck.
relatively new at this, so I am familiarizing myself how to use the classroom.
Mhm.
My name is Aaron. I am from the United States, but I currently live in Lima, Peru. So I am currently learning Spanish as of
Uh-huh.
now. I'm at an intermediate level, so I know the difficulty of learning a new language.
Mhm.
Well, if you can please click on the first link that I have provided under class materials. There is a link that will take you to a play story, Alien Abduction. You are able to click on this link. Anatoly, have you
I can't
Yes,
see.
successfully?
yes, I posted it to Verbland chat. We use in the class usually Verbland chat, and usually teachers share links in that chat. Sometimes it doesn't work, and in that case we used Google Chat, and not everyone are looking to the Verblin page for searching links which posted there.
Okay. So I should always provide the links in the chat box.
Yes,
Everyone
please.
will be able to find. Okay, thank you. Well, Anatoly, can you complete the game where it says to fill out the family member, the caller, the noun, something that flies, a verb plus ed? Can you fill in those boxes for me, please?
Mhm.
Sorry, but I can see the link yet.
Let's let me copy it for you and put it in the chat box again for you. There, I posted it again. Do you see it now in the chat box?
No, no, no. No, I have Hangouts.
Okay.
In Google, in chat Google.
Also, not in the Verbling chat in the Google chat. Okay, so let me look back here. Let me come back Google chat. Oh, okay, let me try this one now.
Now,
Do you
now
see
I
it
can see.
now?
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
But
Google
what
chat.
should we do? Family member, what we should
Family member.
write
Do you
there?
know the members of your family? I'm not asking for their names, but how would you
Names?
describe the members? Not their names, you know. I don't want their names, but how would you describe members of your family? What do you have? You have
Wife? Yes.
exactly a wife. A wife would be a family member. What are some others?
Son, daughter.
Exactly. Son, daughter, wife, mom, dad, brother, sister, cousin, aunt, uncle. These are all family members. Just write one of those for family member. And Paco, are you able to see the page clearly?
Yes,
The
yes,
Play
I can
Store?
see it.
All right, so go ahead and fill in the words. It's a little game we're going to play for a warm. And Faishal, welcome to class. How are you today? And Omar, welcome to class. How are you today, Omar?
Hi teacher, I'm doing great, thank you. How about you?
I am great, thank you. I am going to post a link in the Google chat here for you, Omar. If you
Okay.
could click on this link and fill out the game, you're going to fill in with the words. It's a little warm up to help you practice your parts of speech and words in English, to use your creativity and imagination. Are you able to see the link that I posted in the Google chat?
Mm, yes, I see.
All right. So yeah, just click on the link and complete the story, or complete the words. And Faishal, can you hear me, Faishal?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, excellent. Well, good to have you in class. Can you do the same and click on the link and fill out the words for the game for us, please?
Okay.
All right, and Anatoly, have you completed your
How
words?
many words? One word in which
Yes, one word in each
space?
box. Oh, yeah, so just one family member, one color, one noun, one example of something that flies, one verb plus ed, one plural noun, then another plural noun, collar, body part. Do you understand body part, Anatoly?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And tool, another body part, and then imaginary creature. Do you understand what an imaginary creature would be?
Yes.
Paco, do you have any questions about the words that you are filling in?
No, once we fill it all, we press create or
Correct. Then plus, after you fill in all the boxes, hit create me. Let me
all right.
know once your story has arrived. And I will fill out as well. Okay, so Paco, can
Yep.
you read your story for us, please? Please read the alien abduction story for us, please, Paco.
One night, my father and I were driving when we saw a bright blue boy in the sky. At first, I thought it was a fly, but I knew it couldn't be when a beam of light knocked out of it, and that is the last thing we remember. Several hours later, we awoke in our car on the side of the road, and we had sofas on our arms and ice on our stomachs. Under hypnosis, I remember yellow-colored creatures with big hands, and they stuck a hammer in my chest. Although I used to be a skeptic, I'm now a believer in.
And what was your imaginary creature?
um, I don't know how to say in that case.
Uh, Imaginary creature. It could be an alien, could be Swamp Thing, a werewolf, vampire. To
Mhm.
all those imaginaries
Right.
creatures. Faishal, did you get to the page where you fill in the boxes, Faishal?
Yeah, but I still don't understand what is family member, what noun, or something like.
Well, the family
I
member
still.
would be mother or father, son, daughter, brother, sister. Those are family members. Nouns
Mm,
be something physical like a computer, a train, a car, a dog, a
mm,
cat. Those are all nouns. The verb that end
mm,
ed. It's a regular verb. All the regular verbs like knocked, swatted, um,
mm,
pushed. They're all regular verbs. It's a verb that ends in ed. It's like a past tense of a verb.
mm.
Color, red, blue, yellow, purple. And that's how you'd fill in the boxes and then hit create me after you fill in the boxes.
Oh,
Anatole, did you create your story?
Yes, yes.
All right, can you read for us, please?
One night, my wife and I were driving when we saw a bright green mice in the sky. At first, I thought it was a bird, but I knew it couldn't be when a beam of light created out of it, and that is the last thing we remember. Several hours later, we awoke in our car on the side of the road, and we had classes on our arms and cats on our stomachs. Under hypnosis, I remembered red-colored creatures with big hands, and they stuck a pencil my head. Although I used to be a skeptic, I am now a believer in dragons.
All right. Good. Dragon is an excellent imaginary creature. Good. Remember, for a noun, mouse would be a singular. That would be the singular noun, and then mice is plural.
Uh,
Mice is a plural noun. Remember, mice is the plural noun of mouse.
okay.
So that's for a noun, you'd put in a singular noun. Don't ask for a plural noun, then you would put in not mice. Nice, but good story. Excellent. Fashael, do you understand now?
yes, yes, yes. I got it.
You have your story?
No, I don't. I haven't done yet.
Okay. Omar, have you created your story?
Yes.
All right, can you read
Okay.
for us, please?
Yeah. Um, One night, my brother and I were driving when we saw a bright green skin in the sky. At first, I thought it was a fly, but I knew It couldn't be when a being of life wicked out of it, and that is the last thing we remember. Several hours later, we awoke in our car on the side of the road, and we had people on our arm and horses on our stomach. Under hypnosis, I remember gray-colored creatures with big arms, and they stuck a hammer in my head. Although I used to be a skeptic, I am now a believer in aliens.
Excellent. Hilarious. All right. Remember this word here? I know it ends with a CH, but you want to pronounce it like a K. Be stomach. Stomach. Can you repeat stomach?
Stomach.
Good. Stomach. And then let's try this word again. Hypnosis. Hypnosis.
Hypnosis.
Do you understand hypnosis, Omar?
Yeah, I know the psychologists do that.
Yeah. Put you in a state of trance where they can dig in your mind, go in your mind, and see what you are thinking. Good. And Faisal, have you created your story now?
Yes, I've done. One night, my brother and I were driving when we saw a bright blue airplane in the sky. At first, I thought it was a duck, but I knew it couldn't be when a beam of light drowned out of it, and that is the last thing we remember. Several hours later, we woke in our car on the side of the road, and we had chicken on our arms and cows on our stomachs. Under hypnosis, I remember red-colored creature with big eyes, and they stuck an egg in my mouth. Although I used to be a skeptic, I'm no believe I'm now a believer in Vampire out. Oh my
Excellent.
god.
Good job. Excellent. So yeah, this is a fun game to practice your parts of speech. Practice, names of callers, practice names of family members, your nouns, your verbs. It's a fun way to practice. Anatoly, what do you think a skeptic means? What is a skeptic?
Skeptic who argue with everybody and who don't glad to hear news maybe who his intention who criticize everyone everything.
Good job. Yeah, he criticizes. He's a non-believer, has doubt. Good job. And does anybody have any questions about any of the other words on this story? All right. I'm now going to bring it to the link. I'll post it. We're going to learn about the planets now. So I'll just link up there for you as well. So if everyone can click on the link, the planets, let me know when you have arrived. And when you arrive to this page, I want you to scroll down. Scroll down is when the page goes down. You say scroll down, scroll up when you're going, with your cursor, with your mouse on the side of the page. You go up and down the page. We say scroll up or scroll down. Scroll down. Now I want to scroll down to where you can see the planets. Paco, have you made it? Can you see the planets?
Yes, I can see it.
All right. Can you read these planets for me, please? Starting from the sun.
The Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
Good job. Excellent pronunciation. You want to try Uranus? One more time, just say Uranus.
Uranus.
Good. Excellent.
Uranus.
Good. Anatoly, can you read these planets, please?
Okay. The Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
Good job. Let's work on the V sound. Venus. Venus.
Venus,
Good. And let's work on the J. Jupiter. Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Good job. Much better. And Omar, can you read the planets for me, please?
Okay. The Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
Good. Let's practice your TH. Earth. Earth.
Earth. Earth.
Good. Much better. And Faisal, can you read the planets for me, please?
Sure. The Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
Good job. And Paco,
Yes?
can you tell us what used to be a planet maybe 10 years ago? We used to have another planet, but now it's not a planet no more. Do you remember what it was called?
No, I don't remember.
And do you remember what used to be a planet that scientists discovered? Yes, Faisal, good job. Can you read this word for me, please, Faisal?
Pluto.
Good, Pluto. When I was a child, I grew up learning about Pluto as the 9th planet after Neptune.
Oh, Pluto, of course.
But now it's no longer a planet.
Yeah.
It's not a planet anymore. Pluto. Good. All right, well, let's read about these planets. Let's click on the Sun, first of all. And let's just have Omar, can you read? Let's just read the first 2 sentences, Omar. Just read the first 2 sentences for me, please, Omar.
And beginning with this website.
Yeah, if you go back to where we were, or if you go where you see all the planets, if you look to the right, it says planet order from the Sun. Just
Okay.
click the Sun. Just click that. And it should come to where it describes the Sun. You'll see a picture of the Sun.
Yeah, I see. Our Sun is normal main sequence. That.
Main sequence, I don't see that. It should say the Sun, and then you'll see a picture, and then it'll say fractions for grades 1 through 8, and then it'll start to talk about it under that. So our Sun is a normal main sequence G-star, one of more than 100 billion stars in our galaxy. And then it describes the diameter, the mass, the temperature. And then do you see where it says the Sun is by far the largest object?
Yeah, I read the 2 sentences.
Yeah, once you read the Sun is by far, start there and read that sentence and then the next sentence, please.
Okay. The Sun is by far the largest object in the solar system. It contains more than 8% of the total mass of the solar system. Jupiter contains the most of the rest.
And then the next sentence for me, please.
Okay. If often said that the Sun is an ordinary star.
And then the next two, I'm
Continue.
sorry. Yeah, the next two, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
yeah, because that is a sentence.
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
true in the sense of, and that's true in the sense that there are many others similar to it, but there are many other, no, many more smaller stars than larger ones. The Sun is in the top of 10% by mass. The median size of a star in our galaxy is probably less than half the mass of the Sun.
All right, good. So let's read these percents again. I want you to repeat 99.8%. 99.8%.
99.8%.
Good. And then 10%. 10%.
10%.
All right, so this is interesting. So it's telling us that our sun is one of the largest in the galaxy. It's in the top 10% by mass. So we have one of the largest stars in the galaxy. It's a big star. Our sun is a big star compared to most other stars. Any questions about any words just in these sentences? Don't worry about below because it gets really scientific. I'm not going to teach you a scientific class, but any questions in these lines that Omar read about any of the vocab?
The best way, we often share screen for teacher. If you share your screen, if you open this article in a new window, and many students prefer to read from teacher's screen, like
Okay.
from my screen. But it is doesn't necessary, but it is more convenient.
Okay, here let me practice that for the next one then. Let me bring up Mercury. Let me try to do that. Okay, so I have Mercury. So I'd go to screen share. Let me click on that. Yeah, this is the complete screen.
Usually, the best way to open in a new window, browser, internet browser in a new window, and share just this window, not all screen, not all computer.
Okay, so just
Just you have to copy the link and then put it in a new window.
well, I have
Then
it
you
in.
have the complete screen.
Okay, so do I? I have to save on my computer the print screen when I copy the print screen of the page.
Yes.
And then I put it in. Then I put it in screen share.
If we press directly the link you wrote, we got a small window, and it's hardly to work in it. But if you copy the link and put it in a new window, you can.
Like me, you can see on the right side, this is window with article in my screen, this one, and this is now I share it my desktop on the left side.
It says screen share, right?
Yes, but I choose option not sharing all my desktop. When I click share, I can choose option share only definite window. Like in that case, you can see now not all my desktop, but only new window.
Okay, so is that?
Yes, it's also possible. We can see if you click. On.
Well, I click the screen share and then I. It says Google Hangouts to Google Chrome. I'll click on that, correct? And hit the
Yes,
screen share.
The first one, the better to create two windows, like you can see in my screen. Can you see? I open two windows. Not, I don't know how we can say it.
Also, you have two different browsers?
Yes,
Because I have...
two different browsers. Yes.
Okay, so you have... So I'd have to open up a new browser. Find
Yes, yes. And after that, you can share exactly that browser. One browser.
Okay, so let me go to this other browser then. Yeah, this is new for me. I never done this. So okay, let me copy this link then to the other browser.
Mm-hmm. And after that, if you click share, you can choose not share all desktop and share only a new browser, which is separated from main.
So now I have okay, so now I have this. Now I can screen share. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Is this it? This is... Oh, there it
Yes,
is.
we can see text, and for many people it's more easier
Okay.
to read from
Okay.
your screen.
Okay.
Thank
Then
you.
how does it stay up there every time each one of us talks? Do you still see it even when other people talk? Because it looks like it changes. It goes to yours and then it goes to other people.
Usually teachers, when we finished reading, teacher cancels screen sharing, and we just talk. And
Okay, and then how do you see it the whole time? Like I see it now that I'm talking, but when you go to talk, I see your screen. Are you able to see my screen the whole time?
We can see your screen. We can choose which screen we can read. Just click on the how to say, on the sign on the avatar.
On the frame of your
When
name.
we click on your avatar, we can see your screen now.
Okay, so everybody can see Mercury then now, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. We have a new student. Aka, welcome to class. How are you today? All right, Faisal, can you read this about Mercury, please?
Okay. Sure. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun and the eighth largest. Mercury is slightly smaller in diameter than the Moon, Ganymede, and Titan, but more than twice as massive. Orbit 57,910,000 kilometers, or 0.38 AU from Sun. Diameter 4,880 kilometers. Mass 3.30 E23 kilogram.
All right, good. Let's read these numbers again. So you did good with 57 million, and then you'd say 910,000. 57,910,000.
57,910,000.
Good job. I know that's a little difficult. 57,910,000 kilometers. And then the next one, 4,880.
4,880 kilometers.
Good, excellent. And then the mass 3.30 and E23. That's another. Go ahead.
3.30 E23 kilograms.
All right, good job. Excellent. Well, I won't go in through all the rest of the planets, but you can feel free after class if you want to keep reading about these planets, but I wanted you to at least get the names of the planets in English so you know how to name these planets in English. So now I'm going to try to do this again with the next link. See if I can get this onto the screen. Practice my new screen share capabilities. Okay, so now let me try this again.
Yes.
Try to do the share screen again. Oh, it just comes on.
We can see your screen.
Oh, excellent. So it just comes up automatically. Perfect. All right. Okay, so this is getting easier. Okay, so let's have Anatoly. Can you start to? Can you read the first 4 lines?
Okay.
Or the first 8 lines. I'm sorry, the first 8 lines for me, please, Anatoly.
Okay. I remember the rhythm. Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown. Engines on. Check in ignition, and may God's love be with you.
Good job. Excellent pronunciation. Do you know what protein pills are, Anatoly?
It is like vitamins for muscles.
Yes. And with muscle, the C is silent. Muscles. Muscles.
Muscles, okay.
Muscles. And then it's vitamins with the long I. Vitamins.
Vitamins.
Vitamins, good. Yeah, vitamins for the muscles. Supplement, good, Faishel. Excellent. The protein pills. Do you know what a countdown is, Anatoly?
No, I don't know.
Does anybody know what a countdown is?
Countdown, count in reverse. The countdown that we can see in the screen. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Exactly. Yeah. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
okay.
3, 2, 1. Blast off. We would say when the rocket takes off from Earth, say blast off. Blast off from the Earth. Write that in there. Yeah, go. Or blast off. It's a phrasal verb when the when the engines with the rockets, where all the fuel ignites and explodes, it's a blast. When something explodes, it's a blast. Like when a bomb explodes, it's a blast. So when these rockets take off from the Earth, it's a blast off. This explodes and it causes the rocket to go in the air. Blast off. All right, and
hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry,
right,
sorry for interrupt.
Oh, it's okay. Welcome to class.
Thank you.
And can anybody tell me what an ignition would be?
Ignition.
I describe ignition?
Kind of start a fire and start an engine.
Good. You start it. You can start a fire. It comes from the verb, or comes from the verb ignite. To ignite. And this is to start a fire, flame, or spark. To ignite. To start a fire, flame, or spark. A spark is like when you have that piece of the rock, which we call flint. You know, in the old days, before we had lighters, the people before us used flint. It's that rock, and they would use the two flints, and they would click them together to make a spark. And once you hit that spark, then they would put it onto paper or something that would burn, and then it would create a fire. This is a spark. So an ignition is a noun. So when you start a car, or start the rocket, or start anything, you turn the key, and it creates a spark to start the engine, because our engine runs on fire as well. So that part where you start a car, a vehicle, anything you start is an ignition. It's a noun. Ignition is a noun. And ignite is the verb. So it says check ignition. Make sure you can start. Make sure you can start the rocket. All right. And then here, yeah, you see the countdown. Good job, Paco. Faishal, can you read the next 6 lines for us, please?
Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's off. This is ground control to Major Tom, and the papers want to know whose shirt you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare.
All right, good. What is ground control, Faishal? How would you explain ground control?
Ground control, kind of some control people, or some people who work at control in the ground. I don't know.
Yeah, they control. So when you are in the air, in an airplane or in a spaceship, you have communication with people who are still on Earth. When the pilots are flying, they have to talk to the people on Earth to make sure the runway is clear, to make sure they know where they are flying, because the people in the control tower on the ground have more technology to use. They can help guide the plane. They help the plane to fly, or help the spaceship to fly. They are ground control. They are there to help you. They are helping Major Tom. Major Tom is a pilot. I'm helping him. And then you see liftoff. I told you about blastoff. Liftoff is the same, but lift is when you take it from the ground. When you pick something from the ground, this is to lift. So the box is on the ground. I'm going to lift the box and carry it to the truck. I'm going to lift it in the air. Or maybe your girlfriend, you might grab her and lift her. When you hug her, you lift her off the ground. This is to lift, to take off the ground. It's off the ground. Okay. And Omar, what is dare? It says if you dare. What do you think that means, dare?
Yeah, I remember. It's when you do something that is maybe dangerous or unusual.
Yeah, something risky.
It's difficult, or you have to have courage to do that.
Good job. If you dare to take a risk. To take a risk if you dare. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. If you have the courage to leave your capsule. You must leave. And what is a capsule, Paco? What's a capsule? Can you tell me what a capsule would be, Paco?
Oh, sorry, I have the mic off. The capsule, I think, is the first part of the top part of the rocket.
Yes, it can be the top part, but also a capsule. This is anything that holds something inside.
Yes, for example, in medicine, you can take capsule with the medicine inside as well.
Exactly. Exactly. Hold something inside. Good.
And
Excellent.
in the case of the rockets, I think it's the part of the rocket that where the the crow where the crow is inside.
Correct. The crew. Can you repeat? The crew. Crew.
The crew.
Good. Excellent. All right, so now let me see if this works. All right. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this. Thank you guys. You guys helped me with my teaching abilities today. Okay, so now let's have Omar. Can you read the next 5 lines for us, please?
Okay. Um, this is Major Tom to ground control. I'm sleeping through the door, and I am floating in a most peculiar way, and the stars look very different today.
All right, good. Yeah, it's hard to read. It says I'm stepping through the door. Stepping, it's a T. It looks like an L though. Yeah, I'm stepping through the door. And I'm floating. What is floating, Omar?
When you're in the water and
Yeah.
you are not deep in there. You are in the top, maybe in the superfice. I don't know.
Yes, it's when gravity does not pull on you. So float is when gravity does not pull you down. Gravity does not pull you down. This is floating. So yeah, in the water, gravity's not going to pull you because the water is holding you up. The water holds you, so you float. And in space, there's no gravity. So you just float in the air. Just float around because there's no gravity. Here on Earth, we have gravity. Keeps us to the ground. Right, and what is peculiar? Peculiar. Fashel, what is peculiar?
Oh, in most peculiarly, kind of, I didn't know. It's new for me.
Anatoly, can you explain peculiar?
It is unusual, maybe ridiculous.
It's excellent. Unusual is a perfect. That's a synonym. Unusual in a most unusual way, in a most peculiar way. Unusual. Good job. Perfect. Good. All right, Aka, can you read the next 5 lines, please?
Okay, for here, am I sitting in a tin can? Far above the world, planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do.
All right, good. What's a tin can? Aka, how would you explain a tin can?
Tin is a type of iron,
Correct.
so that can.
And you
One type
understand?
of iron can.
So, what's an example of a tin can that we would all recognize? What do you usually put in tin cans?
like fruits or drink or
Exactly.
fish or yeah.
Yes. Yeah, vegetables and fruit. If you go to the supermarket, if you don't buy fruits and vegetables fresh, you have the fresh fruit section, but also you can see them in a tin can where they
Mm.
last longer. You can
Mhm.
buy them in the tin can and you can eat them 2 or 3 weeks from now. If you buy them fresh, you have to eat them today, tomorrow, or the next day, or they go bad. But when you buy them in a tin can, they will stay. You can eat them 3 weeks or a couple months from now if you wanted to. They stay. It preserves the fruits and vegetables. Looks like I have construction workers outside my door. I apologize for the noise. Okay. And Paco, can you read the next 6 lines, please?
Starting in though.
Yeah, though I'm past 100.
Yes. Okay. Though I'm past 100,000 miles, I'm feeling very still, and I think my spaceship knows which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much. She knows.
All right, good. Finish the song for us, Paco. I want to hear you sing. I like it.
Yes, but I don't know how to continue. Just reading. Ground control to Major Tom. Your service there. There's something wrong. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you? Here I'm floating round my tin can, far above the moon. Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do.
All right, good voice. Excellent. And what is a circuit? It says your circuit's dead. What do you think that refers to,
Uh,
Paco?
the circuit is the technical hardware in the rocket, in the capsule.
All right, yeah, it's the electronic system.
The electronic
Circuits,
system, yes.
yeah, circuit is the electronic system. And what does that mean, dead? When we say the electronic system is dead, what does that mean?
Don't work anymore. Doesn't work anymore.
Good. So dead in this case does not function.
Yeah.
Good job. Excellent. So I think you all know this song. Paco, I know you know this song.
Oh, this was one of my favorite songs.
Oh, really? Did you know the lyrics before?
No,
Before
no.
No? No,
No,
you
no
understand them.
lyrics.
And does anybody have any questions about any of the other lyrics or any of the other words in the lyrics? All right. So yeah, the lyrics are words to a song. These are lyrics, words to a song. And the name of the song is Space Oddity. Faisal, what is oddity? What does that mean, oddity?
It's kind of something that refers to about universe, kind of how big I don't know, but it kind of refers to universe.
Well, space would represent the universe.
Mm.
Space, when we talk about space, this represents the universe. But what would oddity mean? Oddity is describing
Mm,
it helps define space. What kind of space? What's going on in space?
um, it's kind of something spectacular, something new in space or something strange or like like star and then new star or I don't know, but kind of stuff.
That was
And
correct.
oh,
Something strange. That was the word I was looking for. Something strange. Remember the word odd? Odd is strange, and this is an adjective. Say, that's an odd collar. That's an odd car. That's an odd idea. We normally use this as an adjective, odd. But you can use, if you want to use it as a noun, it's oddity. Oddity will be the noun. So this is a space oddity. It's something strange that relates to space. Space is the adjective, and oddity is the noun in this case. We don't use oddity as a noun that often, but we use odd frequently as an adjective. All right, good. So let me just try. I had one more link. I don't know if I have enough time, but I'm going to try just to get it up so we can. Oh, yeah, this won't take long. This won't take. You're going to learn a phrasal verb. New phrasal verb. I taught you blast off. Now it's time to learn a phrasal verb. Okay, it didn't paste. Let me try it again. There we go. All right. Cool. How would I make this? Can I make this screen bigger for you guys to see? Because I know it's kind of hard to read the words. Do I go back to screen share and make it bigger or something?
In the Windows system, I think Control or Shift and plus. I don't remember.
Control Shift and plus.
Or Control or maybe Alt. I use Mac. For Mac, it is Command plus and plus.
Plus just made it smaller. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, now I got it. So there we go. Now I can read a little bit better. Thank you. Okay, Anatoly, we're going to learn about spaced out. Spaced out. This is an adjective, and this is slang. It's a phrasal verb. Slang. Can you read the two definitions for us, please, Anatoly?
Okay, dazed or stupefied because of the influence of narcotic drugs. Dreamily or eerily out of touch with reality or seemingly so spacey.
All right, good. Can you repeat? Stupefied. Stupefied.
Stupefied.
Good. And eerily. Eerily.
Eerily.
Good. So yeah, so when people are really drunk or when they're under the influence of drugs, maybe before you go to surgery, anesthesia, you're spaced out. It's like you can't control your brain. You're just really relaxed and you don't think about anything. You can't focus. When you're spaced out, you can't focus. If you remember any time, maybe when you were on anesthesia or when you were really drunk, you were not able to focus on anything. You just laughed about what was happening in the present. You're spaced out. Your mind is somewhere else. It's not under your control. It's like a dreamlike state. Dreamlike state. Out of touch with reality. And yes, we also say spacey also. You say, oh, he's spaced out. Or you say, yeah, I'm feeling spaced out. Or I'm feeling spacey. So spacey today. Spacey, spaced out. It's like there's nothing in your head but space. It's like your brain left. Your brain left your head, and you only have space, empty space in your head. Any questions about spaced out?
No questions.
No? All right. Well, that is it. We are past the hour now. So thank you for helping me to learn about the screen share. Now I can provide the information and for my future classes. So if you come and see me again, you can see how I have improved this skill. Any final questions for me?
No questions. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you
Thank
all
you,
for.
teacher. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming in, and I hope to see you all soon. Have a great day.
Okay.
Bye.
You
Okay.
too.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.